All right, so this is Dawg Talk episode 3. We have our guest GTTC,
Yes, sir.
and we also have Ali C.
As always.
So let's just get right into it. So GTTC, your beat eating potato chip type beat that was on the Jimmy Fallon Show.
Yes, bro. Like, okay, so let me tell you that, like, I didn't even know. Like, I had no contact with him at all. It was just a surprise. I really didn't know. I found out like minutes later after it happened. Like, people were just like, "Oh yeah, like Jimmy Fallon." I was like, "Wait, what?" Like,
And so you just turn on the TV and you see Jimmy Fallon's listening to your beat.
yeah. Okay, so like, I don't know how he found it. It was actually this dude called Black Thought. I think he's a part of like the Roots band or something like that. And he found it and he just played it. It's so crazy.
Yeah. I actually, when I saw that on your channel, I didn't like realize that was actually real. I thought it was like edited at first, but I actually went out and searched for it, and I'm like, "Fuck, this is crazy."
Dude, right? That's what I said. God, like, I wish I knew how to fake that, but I don't. I'm not that good at like all that.
Yeah, that would have been like crazy to pull off if you did fake it.
Bro, no publicity stunt. Oh my god.
Yeah, but how'd you even like come up with the idea for the beat in the first place?
All right,
like just randomly.
Yeah, okay. So I was on live one day on my Instagram. Like, I was just making beats. I'm really glad I did it because someone joined the live. I really forgot his name, but it's somewhere in my messages. This dude was like, you should make a beat out of someone eating chips. I was like, bro, that sounds, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I have nothing else to do. And I was with the boys, right? I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I like go on YouTube and I type in like someone eating chips, right? And then I found the sample. I'm like, all right, hold on. You know what? I'm going to use that right there. And that's what I did. I just made the beat. I was like, this is so stupid. Like, this doesn't sound good. And then I finished it and posted it, and I forgot about it. I literally forgot about it. And then, like, yeah. I
forgot about it. It just kind of blew up, kind of.
Dude, yeah. The internet, am I right?
Yeah, like, the internet will blow up some of, like, the silliest things sometimes.
Bro, right? Like, also, shout out to my boy, Original Four of Us on Instagram. He's helped me out through a lot of this, promotion-wise, everything. Like, just a great person all around.
And I also saw you put out a music video for it too.
Oh,
that's kind of above and beyond.
Dude, that had me dying.
Oh yeah, I had to. You know, you have to. Like, why not?
I loved it though.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't see anyone else doing it. And I was like, you know what? let's just end this for once and for all. Let's just get rid of it. And that was it. That's what I did.
It was pretty high production too.
Oh yeah, that was my boy, John Lane Media. He shot the whole thing, edited it, and everything. So yeah, shout out to him.
It's amazing.
Yeah, after this over, if you want to go ahead and send us a list of all the people you want to plug, we'll throw them in.
Oh yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
We plug happy.
Yeah, my bad. I've been like plugging everybody, bro.
Just have like the whole description's just a bunch of people.
It's like 20 plugs. Hey, shout out, my boy.
Shout out to potato chips.
Yeah, shout out to Lay's, bro, for letting me use that.
But yeah.
It's like bitch questions and like.
Yeah, we have tons of questions for you, so we're probably just gonna go back to back.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
So what was the potato chip beat like the first beat to kind of blow up, or was there one before that?
So okay, before that, it was like this beat I made called like Mr. Krabs Walking type beat. So it was that, and then I made this beat called Divorce type beat, and it was like those two. I kept seeing them around a lot. I'm like, bro, like why? I like because like I make these. I don't think anything else after I make them. I'm just on to the next thing. But yeah, those are the two. Because with the Mr. Krabs one, I posted it, and I got my boy to like promo it a little bit just to see what happens. Because why not? You know what I mean? Because actually, before that, my boy, you know, here's another plug. Trey Jaded, he made the SpongeBob walking type beat, right? And then I saw that, and everyone in the comments was like, dude, why is there not a Mr. Krabs walking type beat? I'm like, oh. you know what? I should do that. And I did. And I sent it back to the same dude that posted that video. And then that's where that went.
Damn.
So, yeah. And then the divorce type one, I don't even know why I made that. I really don't know.
I actually remember listening to that.
God, dude, I'm so
Pretty
sorry.
funny.
I'm sorry. But yeah.
As
And
someone,
then,
go ahead.
oh my bad, I'm so sorry. And then like, yeah, for the Mr. Krabs one, then Nick Mirror posted it. But that's all I had to say.
I was gonna say, as someone that's worked in retail for a long time, your please remove your card one had me sick. I was gonna have nightmares.
It's but anything's better than like when it declines. That is the most like
True.
worst sound ever. Like,
I was like, your girl hears that all day.
no, literally, I'm so. You're a real one though. Now you're an essential. Aren't you like an essential like worker now because of all this stuff?
Yeah, I work at a Walgreens
Well, that's what's up.
where everyone's all sick. It's great.
Yeah, that's no.
She has
fun.
to wear a mask too.
Oh yeah, that's probably like required all around now. I know it is around here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's starting to hit.
Oh yeah, it's hitting different.
Allie, you got any
Other than
questions?
that, the basic ones, like how'd you get into making beats, especially the weird ones?
Okay. Do you want to hear how I made like the weird ones, or just like in general how I like?
Well, did you actually start off making like regular beats first, like before all this?
Yeah. So I tried making like regular stuff, or I did. I like, cause I used to rap like a few years ago, and I can never. Every time I go on YouTube, like all the beats, like they just were never. I had to look so hard for beats that I liked. I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm like, if I just go in it and I make my own stuff, it's just so much simpler, and I can have more fun with it and be more like creative and do the thing. So that was early 2018. I started doing all that, like actually making like stuff, and then the transition from that to like what I do now, it was like in 2019 after I saw like that SpongeBob walking type beat. I was like, you know what? I should just do this and see how long this can go for. And here we are right now. So yeah.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what was like going through your mind when like you made these beats? Like just whatever came by, kind of, you just used?
Yeah, like I don't. Okay, so like when I'm like thinking of making them, like I hear a sound, like when I was like what you're saying, like Ali, about like the please remove your car. Like I heard that, I was like, no, dude, this is too good. Like I have to do this. Like I'll just hear a sound. I'm like, you know, why not? Like everyone knows that sound. It might as and like I might as well make a beat out of it. And then like during the process, I just like I don't know, like I don't really think too much about it. I just kind of make like I don't really know how to explain it. I don't really think much about it. I just kind of do it, and then I don't know. I just kind of post it after that. I just don't think about it because I don't really know. There's really
Do you get like a lot of suggestions from like subscribers?
Yeah. So a bunch of my stuff have actually come from like them and just some of the boys like just saying like, hey, you should do this. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. Like I'll do that. And it was actually there's like been a ton of ideas that are really good. Like for like example, like the eating chips type, like I never would have thought of that, but someone else did. So that's the thing.
I think that's always really cool, just because then everyone feels like they have a part in it.
Yeah.
On top of it, it's something fun. So
yeah, it's all about the community. I mean, sharing is caring, and I really believe in that. Like I think there's enough to go around for everyone, and I really believe in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your favorite beat that you've made?
Oh, okay. So favorite. Okay, if we're going through. Oh, dude, that's a good one. Probably my favorite one is this one I posted. Oh, voice crack. You hear that? This is one I posted. Like in December of last year. It was called the Goofy Goober type beat. I don't know. I think
The Goofy
so
Goober.
far. Yeah, so far that was my favorite of the type beats, I think.
I'm about to check that out afterwards.
Sorry.
I was in love with the Goosebumps one.
Say it again?
I was in love with the Goosebumps beat.
Oh, thank you.
Like, your girl's a slut for Goosebumps, so.
Dude, I used to be so scared of Goosebumps. Like, every time I come on, I run to my mom's room, dude. I cannot with that. Like,
Okay,
just the
so
intro.
I used to watch them all the time as a kid, and then one day, the frickin' mask one came on. I can't remember the name of it, and it freaked me the hell out for some reason. Like, to this day, I can watch any of them except the mask one. Like, I'll straight up, full out panic attack as soon as it starts. I don't know what's up with it. It just freaked me out.
Dude, you're pretty, like, brave then. I couldn't even get past the intro because it'd be like that picture of the dog, and then, like, you know, like the intro of the dog, and then make all that noise, and I was like, no, I'm out. I can't. That was it.
I was raised on horror, but for some reason, that one freaked me the hell out.
Dude, Goosebumps low-key scary. I mean, as a kid. Now it's just like, I don't really know how those scary.
But even now, I literally can't watch that one.
Really?
I binge all of them, but I have to skip those two.
Childhood trauma right there.
Honestly.
God.
Kind of talked about that already.
So,
if you could choose anyone to collab with, who would it be?
Oh, okay. Anyone? Okay. I would love to collaborate with Timbaland. I know that's like really way off. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's definitely someone I love to do stuff with. So, like, I don't know, because I kind of grew up with his music, like him and like Justin Timberlake and all the stuff they did. And apparently he's produced a lot of stuff. Like, I can just like tell it was him, but I never knew. But I know, I just love the way he does stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I get behind that.
Are there like any other producers that kind of inspired you too?
Oh, of course. So the ones that keep me going right now, we got like Head. He's like an artist producer.
Okay.
We got let's see. I'd say hold on, I gotta think. Okay.
It's all good.
Okay, my boy Archive Made, he's like my friend, but his production is like, dude, like I don't know how to explain it. He just keeps me like motivated. Again? What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, Archive Made.
Okay.
And then I'd say probably you know what? Probably like Timbaland also, because like he just kind of shows me that like he's been doing it for so long, so it kind of gives me motivation to be like, hey, like it could get hard right now, but like in the future, like it gets better. You just have to stick with what you like. So
just
I guess
like
that's kind of like,
yeah.
And also like if I like see something cool, like I don't know, like sometimes I just be paying attention to like the beats and the way they put it together rather than the producer. I don't know. I admire like really good stuff.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Overall, from anyone about anything, what's the best advice you've been given?
Ooh, okay, best advice. Dude, I literally heard something the other day that like made me think. Okay, so piece of advice that I tell myself a lot. I forgot who it was from. It was probably the internet, because the internet is a curse and a blessing.
True.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. The one that I do, like, sometimes I stress out a lot, and my thing is like, I just know whatever you do now influences the future, and then it also will change the past, because what you do in the present changes like everything around you, at least in your life. And I just think like when you make a decision, you just have to stick to it, and you just can't think about it anymore. And you just kind of have to do what you want to do, because like it's your life. Like you can't pay attention, like basically to sum everything up. I'm like, what I'm saying is like, only like do you, because at the end of the day, that's all you can do is you. Like you can't tell someone else what to do. You can't like change what they're doing to make your life better. You can only make your life better, no matter how hard it gets. Sometimes you just gotta suffer in the moment to have a really good like life, and I think that's okay.
I think like everyone has like a different journey too. Like no one's journey is going to be the same.
Yeah, and that's what my mom told me. She was like, sure, he can be like 40, he can be 12, but everyone's journey is different. It has different outcomes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what you have to enjoy, just your life and your path. Because why would you want to follow someone else's path?
For real.
No point.
Kind of bouncing off that a little, if you were to meet someone that wanted to start making beats or music, what advice would you give them? Because it's a rough industry.
Okay, so I've been asked that before, and usually what I say is to never listen to anybody else and what sounds good, or don't listen to anything unless it's like your own like advice, because like not everyone's out there for your best benefit. So you really only like don't get discouraged if someone doesn't work out, if someone doesn't like your stuff, if someone like makes you up, like if someone like, you know what I mean, like just puts you down. You just can't listen to that early on. You shouldn't listen to that at any point. So that's what I tell them. And I also tell them to like, if you really want to do this, like you just have to know, like, just impress yourself and other people follow that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think like
your favorite, yeah, like when you think about your favorite artist, like they didn't listen. I mean, they're doing their own thing, and that's why people follow, because it's just like different. I mean, why would you want the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah, if you look at some of the biggest names that have really changed the way music is nowadays, you're looking at like Gaga, who I love her so much.
Right, I do too.
But she like did her own thing and changed music.
Oh yeah, and like that's all it takes. Like it's art. Like you have to stand out. Like I don't know, just being you stands out amongst the crowd. I mean, that's really sad to say, but it's really true. Just being you is already unique, and that's all it takes.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why he's doing so well right now, is because like for the longest time he would just make music for himself and what sounded best to him. And he would just like, he literally didn't give a fuck what anyone else thought. And he just made stuff that sounded great to him.
Yeah, and that's why people like when he first started, people did not mess with him. They're like, "This is stupid. Like, we don't want him here." But he's still here, and he just got a Grammy. So what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
you know. Well, yeah.
It's usually like the ones that I don't know. They're like kind of the weirdest sometimes. That like end up changing things.
Yeah, because I guess weird now is seen as like. I mean, I guess different is seen as weird now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So. I don't know. I'm really glad like all these people like they have the confidence, and that's why I want like everyone to have is like confidence just to do you, because you never really know the impact unless you see it from a third perspective, like out of body like perspective. I don't know.
Yeah. So, would you say like throughout when you started, were you ever like nervous that people were gonna like call your stuff garbage or whatever, or was it just kind of like whatever, it's just for fun?
Oh yeah, like I was like dude, like someone keeps calling me, I don't know. Dude, yeah, I was like so nervous. I was like, because like I would sit there, and that's another thing, you can't overthink, especially in this industry. Like overthinking is like the devil. Like you can't in comparison. But like I was like, oh my god, like should I even put this out? Like is this even like acceptable? Like should I like people aren't gonna want to talk to me anymore. Like I shouldn't. Like this is too on the edge. But now it's like, who cares?
For real.
Good. I hope I'm making people mad. Like I hope I'm like making people see me differently, because that's what I want. I want someone to get mad at me because I like did my own thing. I'd rather someone have anger towards me for being me than have anger for copying them.
That's Mini Cooper stuck in the mud.
Oh my god.
Where are you at?
But yeah, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
I honestly think that's the tipping point of who makes it and who doesn't make it.
Yeah, for sure. Because like, sorry if I'm talking so much. This is so exciting.
It's all good.
It's your hour, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but like, yeah, that's definitely like the tipping point, because like, if you sit there, you don't know how many great artists we probably have, how many great promoters we probably have on this earth, even your neighbor, but they just don't want to get out there because they're scared of what the next man thinks, even though the next man is the one that wants to see them like fail. Why would you listen to that? Stupid. Like, no, you should never, especially in music, be out there, be annoying, be you. You know what I mean? Whatever you is, you need to push that no matter what anybody says or thinks.
Right, and especially in such a hard industry. Because, I mean, I've seen a couple of different scenes around. Like, I'm in the metal scene and the kind of punk scene. And some people just are in the background when they really shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's just...
And some people that are right up front really shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah. No, I completely... I get what you're saying. Yeah, and I see that a lot too. I don't know, like, I just feel like everyone has their own place, and I just don't think anyone should settle. If you believe you aren't where you are supposed to be, then you have every single right, privilege, anything to get to that point. But like, yeah, I just don't think like. But no, like I get what you're saying. It's just there's room for everyone to eat, prosper, anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, why would I believe? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like you need that confidence from the down up, because confidence is like very like it attracts people. Believe it, like it does. It's crazy. But yeah,
like you could put out like the dumbest shit, but if you're confident as fuck, there are gonna be some people that still fuck with you just because based off of that.
oh yeah. Yeah, never second guess yourself, bro. Just go with whatever you did first, because that's right every time.
Yeah. I think Allie's mic is out for 1 sec.
Am I back? There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I really need a new cable.
I get you.
Yeah.
My mic goes right there.
But moving forward, you've had a couple blow ups. What do you think's next? Are you gonna start selling beats or just keep making them?
My main move right now is I'm always gonna do the type beats, because why not? I want to bring like a little bit of fun in this, I think, too serious of an industry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then I guess my main goal is to be like a platinum producer. I don't know about off the type beats, but off of like other production.
So you actually
like what?
So you actually like make regular beats too?
Yeah.
Like you have them out?
Yeah. They're mostly on like my Instagram and stuff, or my beat tapes and stuff. But most people know me for the type beats. But I want it to be like to a point where like people know me for like production in general, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, he makes the type beats. Oh yeah, he made this beat." You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
So you want to be well known for like being a varied producer. You know, producing the type beats and for like regular artists.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool. Have you what artists have you collaborated with so far?
So far, we got Space Jam the Pilot, Color Blue Leland. We got Xanakin Skywalk. I have more stuff on the way with him. Let's see. I can't remember. Khalil Vegas. Dude, oh my god, my mind just went blank.
It's all good.
I don't know. And it's just like a bunch of other people. Just like, nothing too crazy right now, but
yeah, just still building up your name.
Yeah, slowly.
Feel free to hit me up.
I got you, of course.
Oh, here's a weird one. What's the most useless talent that you have?
Useless talent. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I can like snap my fingers using my. Okay, without snapping, I can snap my fingers and like when you got like the dip can. And,
yeah.
You hit it with your finger. Hey, look, I don't even dip, but I can do that. Tennessee, brother.
Oh man.
Where are you based out of?
Oh, I'm based in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, sick. I'm in Memphis.
He's like, yeah, right there.
Sick. Yeah, we're kind of close then. Let's meet up.
Boy, when I'm down in Nashville, we all need to get together then.
I know we do. I need to go to this house. I need to do something. I'm tired of it.
Honestly, I gotta take a trip down there at some point this year, hopefully.
Yeah, you should. You need to. Not even should. You need to.
Yeah. Some point. I'm done with work in about a month and a half, so maybe after that.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, it'll be a nice vacation for you.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to. Hopefully airfares will be cheap.
Yeah, no, it definitely, dude. I mean, if it's just go to Nashville,
I'll just bum on your couch, Luke, if that's alright.
It's all good.
Alright, I'll leave Brian behind. He won't like it anyway. Need a break from him.
What were you guys gonna go do in Nashville? Like, do you guys have
remember we haven't taken our honeymoon yet?
Oh,
we're gonna drive around the country, but I might just come down for a visit anyway.
Oh, you said honeymoon? Congrats. I heard that. Yeah,
Thanks.
congrats. Yeah.
We have like this whole thing planned, but it's gonna be really expensive, so we didn't do it.
It's all right. I'll help, bro. It's it was for the honeymoon. I got you. That's on me.
Yeah, okay. Just a few grand, we're driving around the country to eat, basically.
Don't worry.
You guys could probably hitchhike down there.
True.
Oh yeah.
He probably won't want to go to Nashville twice, but I will. I'm down.
Yeah, why
Should I
not?
pick me
Live
up at the
once.
airport?
Live once, go to Nashville twice.
Let's see. Ooh, what kind of music do you listen to?
Oh, okay. So usually I'm actually a really big fan of like the old like 2000s R&B stuff and 90s.
Mm.
And kind of like old Eurodance music, but I also listen to like rap too. I don't know, it's kind of like a mix of both, just whatever sounds good, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know everyone says that, but
Yeah.
Literally, if you put on my Spotify playlist, it's interesting. You go from freaking heavy metal to like 50s country.
Hey, that's the lineup. That sounds pretty good.
Anywhere in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's the same way. There's like so much random stuff in there.
Yeah, like I see some people with their playlist, like it's all like one, like you know what I mean? Like they like make the playlist that like all sounds the same as like one genre, but mine's like
that would drive me nuts.
All over the place. Cause like I'd be hearing a song, I put it on my playlist, then I forget about that a year later. I'm like, hold up, you know what I mean? I'm listening to that one more time.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm over here dropping whole albums of every genre you can think of.
Bro, I swear, I don't know how much stuff I got on my Sonic playlist, bro. We got Carl Weezer on there, you know what I mean? Carl Weezer's so fire, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like he is.
It pisses Brian off though because he hates country.
Oh, I do too, and I'm from Nashville. It's just it puts me to sleep, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
Some of it bumps, man. I can't help
Okay,
it.
like low key. I'm not gonna lie, but like the majority, no, not it.
There isn't much coming out in the last decade even that I listened to, but before that,
yeah. Dude, is it just me, or is it like I feel like rap is the only like genre I can like actually keep up to date with? When it's like rap, like when it's like any other genre but rap, I feel like so out of like touch with it. Like I feel like I don't know.
I mean, everything's kind of morphing into one at this point.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can even call rap anymore. Because like there's singing, there's like hybrid. It's just like
yeah.
It's not a rap.
Although if you're into metal, there's a couple really, really good up and coming bands that I've met.
Let me hear some. I don't really listen to it, but I'm interested.
Dragged Under is a really good one. I actually just went and saw them in New York a month or two ago. Oh, they were so good.
That's what.
And I think they just put an album out on Spotify too. It's called. Actually, let me look it up. I'll link it to you. But
perfect.
I'd have to look up a list. But yeah, there's a bunch of like up and coming bands I've gone to see and met up with, and they're really cool people.
That's what's up. Yeah, low key metal. I think it's like a really interesting genre because I like how like it just makes you feel like you're like in an arena. I don't. Maybe that's heavy metal. I don't really know much about metal, but there's this one song I heard. I was like, wow. Like I feel like I feel like I was in a pinball machine. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I felt like.
See, the music is super intense and usually angry, but the people are so chill.
I know. It's shit because like that's like how they like vent, I guess. It's like it's so cool. I think it's so good.
Yeah, no, I avoid the pit, but like overall the shows are good.
Dude, Trouts be giving me like anxiety 200%. I'm just like,
I used to work a lot of merch tables at metal shows. And let me tell you, having a table between you and the pit is the best thing.
Is it actually?
Yeah, because I mean, people fall into the table a lot, but you yourself, you don't get smacked into a wall, which has happened a few times too.
Oh god, I mean that's if you're not getting smacked around, that's W.
I'm like, I don't know, I'm just not violent enough for that, I guess.
Yeah, no, I was in this one like pit. It was at the 21. It was at Breakaway. It was 21 Savage. He just came on after like a 2-hour delay, bro. Like this crowd, it was like waving back and forth like the ocean, bro. Like, I was about to fall over. They do it. Hell,
Yeah.
no.
Have you ever seen a circle?
Is that where they like, get like the circle? They like jump around and like the
Yeah, and
circle,
then like a couple people get pushed into the middle and literally punched around.
see,
funny to
low
watch.
key, like yeah, it is. But when you're in it, like low key, that happened when like Lil Pump came on, like at this other concert, something like that. But I don't know. They're fun to watch, but to be in, yes, be ready.
Yeah. But no, they're really, really chill people. I think I've only ever met one or two guys that were just dicks.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate, dude. That's such a L when people
Yeah.
are mean. I hate it.
But I've been to, God, so many shows. And most
That's
people are
so
just the
good.
sweetest.
I'm so glad. That's
But-
so good. It makes me happy.
And local music scenes are really great anyway. And I think we're all hoping that once this is over, local scenes blow up more.
I really
Yeah.
hope so, dude. Because like, there's a bunch of local talent that gets like overlooked because of like the mainstream like stuff that's going around, and there's no point. Just because they're smaller doesn't mean they're bad. You know what I mean?
Right. And but the metal band that Brian was in a few months ago, they just went their separate ways. But they played with like 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, really?
Or who was it? And somebody else.
Well, I guess
But
it's
those
pretty
bands
good.
don't really give you the time of day. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like with locals that haven't, I mean, they'll give you all the time you want. I think when we went to see Dragged Under, we sat there after the show and talked to them for like 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like 2 a.m. People were drunk. It was good time.
I guess they're good people. Then that's what I like to hear. Like people interacting with people. At the end of the day, that's what we all are. So
Yeah.
act like one.
But no, I think we're all really hoping that the local scene blows up after this is over.
I'm right with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, went off on a tangent there.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing music related stuff, what do you think you'd be doing?
I would be racing. That's what I'd be doing. I used to race go-kart, and I miss it sometimes, but I'm not going to get distracted. I would do that, though. If someone asked me to race, I probably would. I miss that so much. Not even gonna. God, dude. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing, honestly. Either that
I could get with that.
Yeah, I mean, either that or a gamer. Like I don't know, not a
Like
streamer.
a Twitch streamer?
I mean, I don't know, like not like a Twitch streamer, but like a YouTuber, like just like a gamer YouTuber. Something like that. That's what I'd be doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that you used to rap. Did you ever perform? Or was it just kind of...
You know what? I never did. I want to rap again though, low key. It was just like a song I made because my friend bet me $10. He was like, "Hey, $10 you won't." I was like, "I got you." And then I made the song the next day. You know who got the $10? I didn't. He didn't got $10. But like, yeah. Yeah, I never performed, but this
How many songs would you say you've made?
Well, let's see. So ones I posted, like I got like maybe 3-4 posted, and then, but as like a total, I say way under 20. But I could have lost a few. It's just because I never do that. It's really fun because I just be like with boys, you know what I mean? And they'd be like gassing me up. I'm like, "Oh, don't make me do it," and then I do it, and then yeah. So that's how it happens.
See, I have the hardest time writing, like,
No, yeah, same.
songs. I'll perform all day if someone gives me a part, and I can write lyrics, but I don't know.
It's just like hard getting it right, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, yeah, like I really can't think of lyrics either. Like I'm not like a writer. Like I'll have like one like phrase in my head, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was cool, but where's the other 20 lines?
Yeah.
Right. And if I manage to write lyrics, yeah, I can't come up with anything they sound good with.
I know, like artists be making it look so easy, but then you try to do like, oh, how they do this? How they make 100 songs? Like,
yeah,
what?
Honestly.
Yeah, I'll hear about like these rappers who like go into the studio and like they'll literally like write an entire song in like 10 minutes, like the game.
Okay, but can we talk about how annoying it is when you walk into a studio and then write?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Okay,
I guess that like depends though, because like I feel like if it's like y'all already did a few songs and then write, it makes sense. But like if y'all are ready to record it and then like, oh, you know what? Hey, I gotta write that down.
So my husband owns a studio,
Yeah.
and we had this one band in, and the whole band was pretty tight except the singer, which, let's be real, is always the case.
Always a drama
But
queen.
the singer showed up and didn't even have lyrics yet.
Bro, what?
Like all the rest of the song was recorded. Everybody else had been tight. Singer didn't have lyrics. Spent like
Bro,
2
why
hours
is it always the
to write.
singer? I've heard this story so many times. Like my friend,
Singers are divas.
dude.
They're
I
the
know, like,
absolute worst.
dude. Like my friend had a band, and then like I was like, okay, so what happened to it? He's like, oh, you know, the singer. I was like, of course, but you don't gotta say anything else. I already know
Always
that.
the singer.
Yeah, singers are absolute divas. You cannot work with them.
I guess it's because they're like the figurehead. Like I guess that's
Yeah.
what people say first, so they get like into like they get to their head. I don't know.
But
Yeah, I think it's easy to probably like build a big ego when you're the singer of a band.
especially if
like,
they start with
everybody's-
one.
Yeah. It's like everybody's just looking at you and like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Takes a certain attitude on one hand, but they turn into absolute disasters.
So as soon as you get a really big ego, that's when your goes down the hole.
Yeah.
Like it's just terrible. You can't have an ego. It's really hard not to, but you have to try to limit it as much as you can because it's not good. You're working with people like with music. You're always collaborating. It's really not a solo like process. Like
Yeah, exactly.
so you can't.
And it
Yeah,
really
like-
sucks because usually their voices are freaking amazing.
I know, and
But-
that's the worst problem. Like, please just let your voice suck so I don't feel bad.
Right.
Like they usually don't.
I really don't want to have to replace it, so stop being a dick is generally
God.
the consensus.
Oh yeah.
I've met a few singers that were really chill.
Oh,
But-
yeah. I bet there's like a lot. I just hate that like some like contaminate the crowd. You know what I mean? It sucks.
But yeah, they turn into divas real fast. They throw hissy fits. Like,
Such an L. Why would you make a band if you're? Nah, I don't know what to say about that. Like,
oh, it's even worse if the singer is the one that put the band together initially. Whew.
oh yeah,
That
'cause
catches
they're like,
fire.
oh, well, I made this band. You're gonna follow everything I do. I can imagine.
It's my band. But
God.
so yeah, seen a
What
lot
was,
of drama with that.
So Allison, you said like Brian, his old metal band, they broke up a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, whenever it was. What was the singer like in that band? Were they chill or like?
Yes and no. I mean, he's a friend. Well, or something. But
something?
like really chill dude. The whole band just wasn't gelling anymore.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. There was
Yeah, I
like
know,
some
it does, it
tensions.
does.
And then it blew up, and then I don't think it was salvageable after that.
Ah, dude, that sucks.
Yeah. So it was no, but the singer was decent. I mean, men have their moments where they're all divas anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has a diva. Everyone has. It.
but, but yeah, like overall, everyone was pretty chill.
That's good.
Nice.
Overall, yeah.
They just, stopped gelling and kind of fell apart.
I guess that's what happens when you get like so used to people. Like when you're just always around, you're just kind of like, I'm so tired of like.
Yeah. And everyone had different visions of where the band should go. And so I think that kind of.
That definitely added to it. Like.
Yeah, because some wanted to like really try to blow up. Others wanted to keep it a local,
Like I get what people mean by like they don't want to like blow up because it's like the mainstream thing, but like why? That's just furthering your career. Like you
Right.
You have to think it like as a business thing and not as like a reputation thing because when you think about like egos and reputation and what other people think, you're not gonna get anywhere. I mean,
Yeah,
you make
yeah.
music to make like to express yourself and not other people. So
And like where me and Brian both have businesses, obviously. But
yeah.
we're also working side jobs and we really just want to be able to focus on what we want to focus on.
No, I get you.
And so putting time into a band that has expressed it, some of the members don't really want to go anywhere with it. It wasn't working.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I can't blame you at all. It makes sense. That's smart.
Right.
But yeah.
See. Luke, do you have any more actual questions?
Any more actual questions? I think I burned through most of them.
One's off the wall and fun. Do you sing in the shower? And if you do, what songs do you sing?
Oh, you already know. Let's see. Hey, like I just be trying to like spit verses, bro. I'm like, oh, like okay, let's see. Bro, 20 minutes by Uzi. We got Silly Watch by Uzi. I be singing those. I don't know why, and I don't know. Sometimes I be freestyling in the shower, low key. Hey, you know what I mean? But I drop a freestyle. But yeah,
props to that because I can't freestyle.
Dude, I can't either, but you know the shower just hit different. Everybody can freestyle in the shower.
True.
Fun fact: I used to go to a singing class, and I used to like my singing coach. She was so sweet, but like I didn't know how to sing, so I kind of felt bad that she had to listen to me. And then I would only sing like Uzi songs, so I imagine her. Like I can feel her secondhand embarrassment, like right now, in a year or two. But yeah, we're past that.
Damn.
I like to hit that Loretta Lynn in the shower. It's a real problem.
Dude, oh my god. My friends be singing, and I'm like, I can do that too. And then I open my mouth like, I'm gonna shut it. I'm not gonna try it. God.
So this is kind of like another random question, but what conspiracy theories do you believe? Do you believe in any?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I could tell you about how much time we got. Oh my god, you don't want me on this. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to think of one. Okay, I'm not trying to think. I'm trying to think of the shortest one I can find. Okay, this one's been leaked. Did you hear that like Bill Gates like emails got like hacked?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I saw something about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like on Twitter, and apparently like I don't know, like he is apparently involved with all this stuff going on. Like, there's this article. Now, look, this ain't come from me. I'm not part of this, but I'm gonna tell you what Twitter said. They said that there was this one like ice cube, right? Like of dry ice that was contaminated. So they took it. This girl took it, and she put it beside an air vent of China's like most densely populated, like most visited train station, right? Like those speed rails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So apparently that's where it started, something like that. That's what it said. But that email was sent all the way back in 2000. Like, no, I'm tripping. That email was like that was like in October of last year, right? And there's this another one perfectly explaining what the virus was, right? Like what it had on like your like what effects it had in your respiratory system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that email was written in 2004.
Bruh.
No, it explained that it destroys your like your lungs. It attacks that, and that it was written all the way in 2004. And it's.
I mean, yeah, the virus itself has been around for
coronavirus has been
ages
around,
and
like,
ages.
SARS,
This is just a new
MERS,
strain of it.
Yeah,
which is why everyone's having so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, it's also like the media, bro. It's really not as bad as everyone thinks. I mean, yeah, if you get it, then good luck.
Have y'all seen the picture of the soup though? The actual bat soup.
It just doesn't look good.
Some fucking nasty looking shit.
It doesn't look good. Why would you eat that? If someone brought that to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's scary looking. Like, ugh.
What's this soup you're talking about?
Dude, I'll send you a picture of the soup. Like the soup that was the whole start of it or whatever.
Dude, that
with
just
the raw bat.
Okay.
Like disgusting.
Nasty.
Like
I've eaten some weird stuff.
Ew, like that, dude.
But I don't even think I'd eat cooked bat.
No, just looks weird. It's just like because they don't like chop it up. You just eat it like how it looks, how it is. Like ew.
Right, and it wasn't even cooked. The whole thing was a raw bat, so like none of the bacteria was cooked out of it or anything.
Yeah, that's just.
But I don't even think I'd eat like a cooked bat. I'm good on that.
But right, I mean, I have like conspiracy theories. It's just like, oh my, I go on. And,
yeah.
You and Brian would get along, but he's always going off on me, and I'm just like, please stop. But
I know.
Yeah, nasty. But I was about to say something, and then I looked at this bat, and I forgot.
Yeah, that bat. No, not it.
Can't. What was I gonna say? Oh my goodness.
Was it something related to like a conspiracy
I think so.
theory?
I don't even know, man. Do you still think the moon is fake?
The
Hell
moon?
no.
Dude,
I was
okay,
joking
like,
back then.
I don't know. It's just like I can see it from both sides, but hey, let me get in space and tell you. Like, let me tell you.
Ryan thinks it's a giant space station.
Really? I mean, I also think the satellites are fake, so I don't know. Like,
But he also thinks that we migrated here from Mars.
so I'm gonna have to ask how that works. Let me go ahead.
I
And
have
ask
no idea.
How would we get from Mars? How are we gonna come from Mars if we don't know if the moon exists? What? Hold on. How does that make sense?
No, he thinks he thinks we came here from Mars and the moon is a space station.
Okay. I can't confirm or deny this. I'm just gonna say that's a really good observation. I don't know.
Late night talks, man. They go weird places.
I know. I'd be up at like 6 in the morning questioning what here.
Dude, that's when I go to bed.
No, yeah, saying this like honestly, like my school just got canceled. Like I'm a senior and we just got canceled. So I'm not mad. Most
That's
people are
rough.
mad. No, like most
How
people
old are
mad
you?
at it, but I'm just kinda like, oh well, like I want to focus on my career and this is like the perfect like
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah. How old are you
I'm
though?
not mad. Oh, how old? I just turned 18 like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Oh damn. You're a baby.
Yeah, somewhat.
Enjoy it. It gets worse.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, but I'm trying to make the best of it. I was kind of stressing to be 18, but I'm like, age is just a number. Hey, don't call Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Oh, I've too much of him lately. Like the old show. I've just been watching it. It's a problem.
Dude, it's kind of like
Yeah.
good. Like it's like,
It's so good.
oh, so this PT you bought, come with me. And that's it. That's the one.
I love it when the guy's like saying, "Oh, I was coming over here to tell her not to talk to people online." I
Yeah,
love it when
right?
they say stuff
Like,
like
you know,
that.
I was just coming to hang out.
Sir, you have
Yeah,
no
okay.
clothes on. I was just telling her something. Chill.
Sir, you brought condoms with you.
Sir, please sit down.
Oh. Man. There was
Okay,
this one killed me. It was a guy that drove like from Boston and brought a whole ass pizza, and he just sat there and ate while he was being.
He's the boy, bro. He thought smart. He was like, I'm gonna just do this before I go to
Yeah,
jail.
right.
I'm gonna enjoy my life.
I'm gonna have me some pizza, bitch.
Bro, he's like, all right, this bitch ain't coming out. I'm gonna eat this myself.
But if you go on like Chris Hansen's YouTube channel, he posts uncut versions of the show from years ago with no edits, and it's perfect.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch those because those edits always have me believe. Like, it's so hard for me to believe shows like that.
Right.
Because, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's so hard to believe. But
like, are people that dumb? But yeah, people are that dumb.
Yeah, people are that dumb. Let me tell you that. They are.
But
what would be like the best response if like you were in that situation? If like you walked in there and like you see Chris Hansen sitting there, like what do you do?
Oh fuck, dude.
you can't even turn around and run because you know the cops are outside.
Yeah.
Bro,
I came to hand her schoolwork. I'm a tutor.
Brother, can you chill out? Like,
yeah, right.
No, I was like, oh, what's going on? I don't know what.
I'm the babysitter.
Honestly, I think the only way out of that is just to like kill yourself, like right then and there in front of them.
Bro,
like
honestly, I knew it, bro. I knew it. I was gonna have to. Too good to be true. I'm sorry.
Man.
There's
no recovering from like a situation like that.
Honestly,
bro, especially when you're on camera, like
yeah,
right.
Hell,
I always love the ones that argue with him when he's like, "I'm Chris Hansen." And they're like, "No, you're not." Like,
bro, I know who Chris
yes.
Hansen is. You don't look like him. Stop. Like, people amaze me. Okay.
I think I'm
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what got you into this podcast? Like, what made you like start doing podcasts?
Oh man, I think we were just like shit talking a few months ago.
Yeah.
And we were up and like, we should do a podcast.
Yeah, like we have this group chat basically, and like
And then we
were
didn't.
kind of like talking about it for a while, but we didn't really like start it until last month, really.
Yeah.
And we just we want it to be based around like not necessarily just music, but like different types of like, I don't know, it's like anybody really, and we want to like
I think
interview
at
them
this
and
point
stuff.
we're both so heavy in the music industry that
Yeah, it's probably mainly
just
gonna
what
be around
happens.
music though. But
Yeah. So like, okay, did you say it's mainly about producers?
like
yeah,
artists,
I think it really is gonna be.
producers,
Yeah,
See,
like anybody musically like related.
because we're
Yeah.
both on the production side of things.
oh,
than-
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad you're doing something for the producers because it used to be like where the producers would always get like taken advantage of.
Yeah, they
Now-
never get enough credit.
Yeah, and now these producers are the ones making these careers happen. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm just so glad that it's like an equal playing field now.
Yeah,
It really is. It's about time that it's recognized that musicians would pretty much sound like shit if they didn't have a good producer behind them most of the time.
Literally, like, because like you know artists by like the producers. Like Uzi it used to be Uzi and Molly Raw, and
Right.
then it used to be like Justin Timberlake and Timbaland. Then it used to be like, you know what I mean? Just these combinations you come up with, but so true because they made such a sound together.
And it's like, would you want to have the actors editing the movie?
Yeah, why? No, you would never want. No. Hey, how do I put
But-
that one effect on the? No, that's not it.
Yeah, exactly. But just so much work goes into every side of the producing, like from the recording aspect all the way up through mastering.
Mhm.
And I don't think people realize that.
yeah.
No. So let me
And
ask,
artists don't give a whole lot of credit to that side of things.
No, right? It's just like why, like these people literally are the ones that like made you sound good. Why would you not give them credit? It's not taking away from you.
Right.
It doesn't do anything. Like no one's gonna see like, oh, someone else made your beat, someone else did your vocals. Oh, I hate your music
Right.
now. No one's gonna do that.
It's like shadow writing is as old as music. No one's going
Yeah.
to judge you for that.
Dude, no one cares as long as the song's good. Like no one's
Right.
like, oh, I hate this dude. He doesn't write his own stuff. Like
Yeah.
shut up. Oh, you go right.
Like, you name me any one famous musician that writes all of their own music.
Yeah, I don't know if you can name one. It just helps the
But-
process too, like to get
Yeah.
ideas and just go through it quickly.
Right.
When you're stuck on an idea, like it becomes stale, and that's what they come in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
just
just like,
put out more content.
yeah, like Luke had like a beat block basically. What, last week, the week before? Something like that.
Yeah.
And like he was just messaging us like, send me something weird.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm just looking for weird stuff to write on.
dude. Yeah, when I get beat block, I use like a bunch of loops because to be honest,
Mm.
like I don't feel ashamed to admit this at all. Most people do. Like I don't feel bad at all for using loops because music is a collaborative process, whether people want to get behind that or not.
Yeah.
Right.
And like say like you do use a loop, like it's like what you put on there is your touch. Like you're adding your own
Yeah,
touch to that
because-
loop.
Yeah, like when you give like the same producer 3 loops, there's no way it can all be the same. There's
Yeah.
no way. It's just like people like diss that, like, oh, you're not a real producer if you use loops. Okay, well, because they made that can go both ways. You're not a real producer if you didn't put drums on it. I mean that
Yeah.
they both sound stupid. Like there's no point. Like I know a bunch of producers like these hit songs. They don't be doing the guitar on the song. They bring in a guitarist.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I
doing
mean-
for my next
That's
song.
what studio musicians are for.
Literally.
That's why you should always hire studio musicians, BT dubs, because they're there to learn the part and do it perfectly. That's what they're paid for.
Tell them about it. Like
And
literally.
at the end of the day, they save you money on time if you're paying by the hour.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Also, what's your take on like the difference between a producer and a beat maker? What do you think? Do you think they're the one same thing, or do you think there's a difference?
Oh God, no. I mean, there's so many levels of being a producer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but producing beats is its own beast. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
But if you're like a band producer, recording all the instruments is insane. I can't.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah.
I'm just a button monkey out there. I don't do the hard work.
That's good. I mean, that's appreciated. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be an engineer before producer. I used to engineer.
Yeah.
I still do.
Yeah. But it's the whole engineering side of it. Where with beat making, it's you usually have everything you need unless you're adding something in.
Mm-hmm.
But no, so I think there's so many layers of being a producer that you can't really just group it all together at this point.
Yeah, and I don't know, like producing is like an art form on its own. You know, writing is art form. It's just people are like diminishing that by adding their egos, wanting to be better. Like, oh, you're just a beat maker. I'm a producer. Oh, you don't have a black record. Oh, you're not valid enough for. No, it's just art. Have fun. Get rid of all that ego. Get rid of all that competition. Why are we in a race? There is no race. There never has been a race. There's always someone to compete and just dissing on someone saying, oh, I did this today. Oh, I did this. I did this.
Yeah.
And then it makes everyone just look bad, like look down on the community when it never was supposed to be like that.
Right. Know? And I mean, yeah, it's a rough industry, but it could be better if people were just less cutthroat about it, because it doesn't need to be cutthroat at all.
There's no point. It ruins it for everyone else too. It makes people not want to like. It crushes people's dreams. You know what I mean? Like when they go out there and see this negativity, they become negative themselves. They're like, I can't. Like, I don't think I'm good enough. Like, I don't think this. I don't think. They use the word I don't instead of I know I can. It's just not a good situation. But it's also not all. But you know,
I think we're almost an hour in. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Just for anybody who's listening. Any shout outs?
For anybody, yeah. Okay. Here's the whole shout out list.
Okay. Yeah, you plug away, Pumpkin.
Okay. We got my day ones. You know who you are. You got Noah, Paul, Patrick. You know, all the boys, Landon. We got Flight Crew. We got Saber Gang. We got everybody. You know what I mean? Like, everybody. E.T., Rod, everybody. Dude, I don't know how to name all these people. Krishna. Everybody. Led, Darius. You know what I mean? If you know who I'm talking about. Okay. I know everyone says that, but you know. Okay. I guess my final message, spread love, peace, positivity, because that will always overcome the negative, and don't listen to anyone and what they have to say ever. And keep doing you, because that's always the answer. You and your heart are always the answer to any one of your problems, dreams, hopes, your future, anything. Just think in the moment and keep going, and you got that. Easy. That's how you do life. I figured it out.
My final advice for everyone: if you're gonna dye your hair green, leave it in a bag overnight.
Oh, thank you.
Good advice.
My skin is so blue.
My friend has dyed their hair green too, or blue. I don't know what it is.
Anyway.
God.
Anyways, that's been Dawg Talk episode 3 with Get the Chip Chip.
Yes, sir. These are terrific chips.